So by this time, it's so funny to start recording when you're randomly unprepared and don't have anything to say, and your chair is squeaky. By this point, people have heard the sponsorship and they're now thinking, oh, this is like a very important podcast. They're listening to the sponsorship, and then they get to this part where I'm like, oh, my chair is squeaky. I can't talk right.
Yeah, no, and then they're like, oh, well, this quality's all right, and then it goes downhill.
Maybe the quality is still pretty good. Who knows?
No, I just meant of content.
Oh, quality of content.
No. That's going to be the same. I just mean the quality of content.
So you know what I found the other day in regards to Bowzo, in regards to Bowzo?
Nope.
So this is
Please let me know.
What I found right here. So take a look at this video.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So our biggest competitor right now
is a British violin company called Bowzo.
It's Bowzo, correct
bowing,
improved tone, and enhanced muscle
memory.
So
we are violin lessons.
No. So basically what happened,
I did play violin.
Did you play violin? You played violin in fourth?
I played violin 3rd and 4th grade.
Ooh, 3rd and 4th grade.
Yeah, I wasn't very good, but I played
I thought they did recorder in 3rd grade and then moved on to 4th grade
recorder
violin.
was 3rd grade in school. Violin was 3rd grade out of school. Because you had to be there at 7 in the morning before school started.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. I was that overachieving kid who was like, I want to do all of these things, but I never want to practice. And so I was like, ooh, violin's a great idea. So I did violin 3rd and 4th grade, and then I was like, I don't like violin. I'm going to do flute. So then I did flute. And that was a mess. But I also didn't practice, but I also wasn't bad. So thanks, Needham School System, for helping me out.
Violin is one of those instruments that you have to practice.
It was hard. And I learned that you had to practice, and I think that's what made me so upset. Because, now I sing, and I'm like, well, I don't have to practice at that.
My voice. My voice is my instrument.
Okay, well, that's true, but at the same time, I mean, I'm one of the most laid-back vocal performers. 'Cause I should practice more than I do.
That's
I know
true.
that. I 100% know that. I'm aware of that. But I'm just lucky enough that I can skate by and don't need calluses on my fingers in order to play strings.
Yeah. Well, hey, with Bowzo, violin instructor.
Improved technique.
So it looks
enhanced bowing.
Yeah, it looks like they put blockers, like these sort of walls between where you need to keep your bow to use the instrument.
So what age group is that for?
It's probably like beginner, because people are going off. Okay, have you ever seen those kids playing violin and their bow is just going all over the place?
No.
They don't know what they're doing.
I was one of those kids, and
Do you ever watch kids in an elementary school practicing violin?
No.
Did you ever?
I don't. No.
Did you ever go to court and get a restraining order for watching kids play violin?
No, and neither did you.
It's true, I did.
Don't put that out in the world.
Should we start the show?
I think we should start the show.
All right. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, I don't know what you've just listened to. Because I don't even know what we just said.
I don't know.
I'm Emily.
I'm Alex, and
this is the Bowzo broadcast.
Hell yeah, Bowzo broadcast coming to you live once again from, let's name a country.
Albania.
No, different country. We're in Croatia now.
Oh, did we use Albania last time?
We used Albania last time.
Oh, I totally forgot. That must be why Albania's in my head.
I can tell you I've listened to that 10-minute teaser so much that I can almost recite exactly how you're like, yes, I know about Albania because I watch Mysteries of the Abandoned. And in Mysteries of the Abandoned, there are so many abandoned places in Albania. There's just...
Why are you making fun of me for watching something that's educational?
And you're like...
I feel targeted.
And you're like, you're gonna cut this out. And guess what? I didn't. I put it in the 10-minute teaser. I put it as something that someone who has no gauge on who we are would want to listen to. Look at that. I feel like such a dick.
Wow, that was really
You know
mean.
what was going to be good about the Bowzo broadcast was that we both had a camaraderie. Yes, we would make fun of each other.
Yeah, but we wouldn't
I wouldn't like
brutally tease one another
tear
on
you
our
down.
TV choices.
I just
don't
tore
judge
you down.
Yeah, I don't judge your TV choices.
What's my TV choices?
I don't know. I don't even know what you watch. You like binge stuff. I just binge educational things.
Outer Banks.
Oh, that show's good though. I did make you watch that show.
Outer Banks made me.
I would die for John B.
Listen. Without giving away any spoilers, because there might be people listening that want to watch Outer Banks.
Okay, that's on a shirt through Barstool.
I would die for John B.
I would die for John B. It's a shirt.
Listen, John B. Okay.
Pogue life.
Outer Banks made me want the gym to open up again. Outer Banks.
Everyone is attractive in that show. Everyone is also above the age of 19. And they're all playing
they are
15 and 16-year-olds, which I think is hilarious. John B.
These guys are edging 30 and
they're
playing
28 years old.
They're playing 16-year-olds.
I wish I could be playing a 16-year-old.
That's like Riverdale. Hey, the new season of Riverdale's on Netflix.
I never finished the other season. You made me watch season 3. I think you made me watch season 3.
Season 3.
And I never finished season 1 or 2, so I just am current and I don't know what happened before.
What's so funny about Riverdale
is I don't have to know what happened before.
Not only do you not have to know what happened before, but they're so good at throwing out 30 different plots. They'll just shoot you with a Gatling gun of plots. They're like, this one's going out with this one, and this one's gonna kill this one, and this one's dead.
Yeah, but
now
you know what's
alive.
funny? It doesn't matter at the end because you're back to square one, and everyone's like, "See, it didn't matter. It's okay in the end. We're all happy." And I'm like, this whole town is so messed up. It's like that with OBX too.
Yeah, they destroy the town.
It's the mature version of Riverdale.
That is very true. But
they
town, they do swear.
They do swear.
The town is destroyed by the end of the show.
Any social system, social structure that was in that town is completely wrecked. They set it up and they're like, there are these two warring sides of the Outer Banks. You have the rich elites and then you have every other, worker and blue collar person, and they're against one another. And then by the end you're like, who is on what side?
Yeah, the sides don't matter.
The sides don't matter after episode 3.
It stops being like with most of these teen shows, and it's the same with Riverdale. It stops being about classist uprisings. You know what? Karl Marx would love Riverdale.
Oh, stop it. Please don't. No. We went from mindless teen
to
shows
Karl Marx would love Riverdale.
I don't know how that happened. Welcome to the Bowzo broadcast. If you're just tuning in, we have no idea what we're jumping between.
Yeah. No. But the shows stop being about class uprisings and start becoming about the parents' legacy, as far as they all become Star Wars type stories where the father must save the son and the son will save the father's legacy.
I'm okay with that.
I know you are a Star Wars simp, but hey,
I am not a Star Wars simp, because simp implies that it's mediocre, and it is not mediocre.
Mediocre films. What was it?
Mediocre productions.
Productions. That's a good
Ayo.
one. What's mediocre? Suckers idolizing.
Mediocre productions.
No. Not mediocre, because I don't think Star Wars is... Well, okay. Here's the thing.
No. You take back what you were about to say.
No, maybe sequels qualify as...
Okay, but I like some characters in there.
Hey, should we do the news? Because
I hate watching the news, but yes, we should probably do the news.
All right, it's the news. And then I think...
news time.
Did we put an electric guitar? There we go. I got a story here about it, and you can find one on your phone too. We're pretty casual today, gang. I don't know if you can tell, but it's we're recording this late at night. It's like 12 a.m. right now.
It's not night. It's morning.
It's morning time the next day. Oh, I graduate today. I forgot.
Happy graduation, Alex.
Thanks. That's not good news.
Da, 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 the news. We are reading the
news.
Okay.
Man accused of molesting a cow claims. Man accused of molesting a cow claims it is the reincarnation of his dead wife.
What?
Rajiv Chowdhury,
Oh boy.
34. What was why were you saying "oh boy" at a man who doesn't have a typically Caucasian Eurocentric name?
No, I was
racist.
No,
ladies and gentlemen, let's begin.
No, it
Should we
wasn't
begin
even...
this track, Emily?
No, let's not.
Emily's racist hour.
Let's not begin this track. No, I was
I'm
like,
kidding. Emily
oh
is
God.
not racist. Emily is the most diverse, accepting person I've ever known in my life, besides me.
Let's. No, I was like contemplating. Okay, maybe it's not that weird, and then I was like, no, he's 34. It's not like he's even like that old. Like if he was like a really old
so
dude,
his wife is dead at.
You said 34, right?
34. So this story comes out of Texas. They actually
trying to make me sound racist.
Hey, the Texas people were racist. No, they wrote a man of Indian origin. They called him out for being Indian.
Who's the one calling who out?
Rajiv Chowdhury, 34. He was intercepted this week by Atascosa County Police after ranch owner Ted Bukowski called police after he found the half-naked man sexually assaulting one of his cows.
Wait, no, so it wasn't his cow. He sexually assaulted someone else's cow.
That's not right. Now listen, if it was his cow, everything would be fine.
I didn't say
But he wanted to mess with another guy's cow? That's it. Bukowski first believed his cattle were being harassed by coyotes until he discovered it was, in fact, a man that was a source of all the disturbance. He asked me not to shoot. He told me he wouldn't do it again if I called the police. That's a slippery slope.
That is.
Listen, man, don't shoot. I won't do it again.
I promise I won't do it again.
God.
But somehow this got into the news, so what do you want to bet?
Porking a cow must be like a...
I hate you just...
Chicken.
Porking
no,
a cow.
Porking, see, like a pig. It's like a farm.
Yes.
It must be very addictive. It's like heroin. It's like, please, don't arrest me. I won't do it again. Please, don't Narcan me. I don't want to live again.
Wow,
we got a serious heroin epidemic in this country. How dare you joke about it, Alex?
That went down a dark path.
It's okay. It's hilarious. He asked me not to shoot. He told me he wouldn't do it again if I called the police. I mean, it must be addicting as hell, man, to, spend the night with a cow. We've all been there, folks.
No.
I don't know what those Hindus preach at church. Whoa.
Wait, that's in the
get ready.
thing?
He says, I don't know what those Hindus preach at church, but that church sounds to me like the church of the devil, he added, laughing. A cultural and religious context. Whoa, this goes really deep. So, Professor of Religious Studies at the University of Houston, Janet Fitzgerald, believes that the man's sexual assault upon the cow must be understood in the specific cultural and religious context of Hinduism.
But he sexually assaulted someone else's cow.
It was someone else's cow. What? Oh, maybe, you know what? I'll give him benefit of the doubt. If it's your own cow, go right ahead.
Then that's still...
Well, listen to what this professor says. She goes, the man lost his wife last year and possibly was honest when he said he believed the animal was the reincarnation of his dead wife. In Hinduism, sex with animals is not an uncommon theme, and many of their deities share half-human, half-animal features. Yeah, but...
Okay. All right.
Certain religions such as Islam also allow sexual intercourse with animals. Dude, this is written by people in Texas. I think they're just trying to, throw down on religion. Are you trying to
I'm
tweet?
trying to tweet.
Recording a new episode tonight. It's only going downhill from here. Hey, we're taking the original catchphrase from.
Yeah, but I like it.
I kind of like it too.
All right, I'm tweeting
Whatever.
it. Hey, so
That's cultural appropriate. That's Bowden breakdown appropriation.
Whatever, I don't really care.
I think we had a whole culture around that show. I can't even believe I announced the death of my old radio show by saying the intern was our Wuhan correspondent.
That's terrible. It was funny,
Yeah.
but it was terrible.
Whatever.
Hey, so I heard that NASCAR is coming back.
What does that have to do with the man that molested his cow in
I
Texas?
just completely changed the subject because that's disturbing me and I want to
No.
move on.
All right. Final word on it.
Final word on it? It's not his... It's someone else's cow, man.
Would you allow it if it was his own cow?
I wouldn't be cool with it, but if you don't show me it, maybe I wouldn't care. Why didn't he just buy the cow from that guy?
Why didn't he just get a new American wife? Because American women are cows, especially down in Texas. You can hear him. I think I'm on a crusade.
So you've already insulted Alaska, Georgia, and now Texas.
If you're a woman from Texas, prove to me that you're not morbidly obese.
Oh God! I do know women from Texas
Oh.
who are not morbidly
Oh.
obese. So
I'm joking. Can I joke?
no, you can't.
Do these people have a sense of humor?
No, they don't.
Have a
so
sense
I really
of
don't know why
humor.
they're listening to this.
Yeah, honestly, we should. I hate these disclaimers. They used to make me do and I hope people from the past are listening to this. They used to
From
make
your
me
deep dark past.
from my deep dark. They made me. They made me say disclaimers before late night, saying, "Guess what, guys? Everything we're about to say here is a joke. We are joking. Nothing here reflects our personal opinions
Yeah.
on race, religion, sexual orientation."
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Bowzo broadcast.
Welcome.
We mean everything.
Yeah, yeah. Which is different from this podcast where everything is absolutely certain. So again, women from Texas, prove to me you are not morbidly obese.
We mean everything.
Bruh.
No, we don't. That's
So
why we are on here.
Speaking of fat women,
NASCAR's
coming back.
Look at that transition. Wow.
Have you ever watched a NASCAR game without a couple of dump trucks sitting in the audience?
So I've actually been to quite a few NASCAR races. I used to be a humongous NASCAR fan.
There's a lot of humongous NASCAR fans out there.
Are you calling?
I'm not calling you fat. I'm saying there's a lot of. You're saying humongous. I'm a humongous NASCAR fan.
Yeah, I get
but
it. I get
there are
it.
fans with
Yeah.
humongous, comma, NASCAR
Oh,
fans.
I have a NASCAR story for you. All right, you want to hear it? All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm the one who's going to tell it.
Let's hear it, Emily.
Okay. So I was probably, I think, 13 or 14.
Yeah.
It was like our second year going to the NASCAR races. We used to go to New Hampshire, to Loudon,
Yeehaw.
in like September.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it was a little chilly because we would get there really early and whatnot, and we'd mill around, and then we'd go into the race. It was like a early afternoon race. So there was one time we were just walking down by the track. They hadn't started yet, so you could still walk down there. And there was this woman, and we just kept seeing her over and over and over again.
Was she humongous?
Oh my God. And the thing was, it wasn't her size, it was her outfit. And all right, here's a disclaimer, because I'm going to say this. No, I'm not body shaming. Here's my thing. You can wear whatever you want, but if you wear something and I think it's ridiculous, I'm going to call you out on it. So
we are going to get canceled. It's episode 2, and we're already getting canceled.
No.
Do you know people are going to listen to this and they're like, they're body shaming. They don't understand.
I'm not. I'm going to explain it, and I'm going to say personally.
I body shame myself.
That's not my fashion sense, okay?
I want to be body shamed.
Do you want to know what she was wearing or not?
What was she wearing?
She was wearing a white, long sleeve, tight fitting top. That's fine. That's fine. Yellow stretch pants with a black thong.
Oh. What is she, a mascot?
I don't know what she was thinking. See, you thought I was body shaming. I'm not body shaming.
No, but people, you
I
know
am
how
like,
people are that
I
listen
am
to
like
these things.
coordinating shaming. Like, okay, you gotta, ladies out there, we're all thinking. When we wear a specific thing, we plan it. And when you're planning on wearing yellow stretch pants, which I never would recommend, you're not gonna wear a black thong. That sounds like a terrible idea. That sounds like you could see that anyway. There are blue ones. I don't care. That sounds bad.
I don't know what women have to do. I'm a man, and I have no say over a woman's body.
Yeah, but that was probably the most interesting. Like, and then no,
I'm such a douche.
and then then we saw her everywhere that day. Like every time we got up to use the bathroom or go get food or walk
Maybe
around.
she was stalking you guys.
I don't know if she was stalking us or not. Am I
Maybe
allowed
she
to?
was.
I'm not gonna body shame her, but would I be allowed to if she
I
was
want to be
stalking
body
me?
shamed.
You want me
If
to
I were
body
her,
shame you?
Yeah.
No,
Let's
I'm
go.
not gonna do that. That would be bad.
What? Go ahead, body shame me.
Body shame you
Yeah.
or outfit shame you?
Oh, outfit shame me.
I'm gonna
too.
outfit shame you because that's what I'm better at.
Yeah.
Um,
And then body shame me afterwards.
I'm not gonna body shame you.
Yes.
I can't. I don't body shame.
No, I should be.
No, I'm gonna body shame, not body shame. I'm going to outfit shame your pants
Ooh,
right
okay.
now.
Let's go.
So you do this thing, and I don't know where you got it, but you always wear dark socks.
Yeah.
Always. Doesn't matter what shoes they're with.
What's it to you?
Well, because you wear dark high socks with like low profile sneakers. So like they come below your ankle and you still have these long black socks. And then your pants pull up and you look like you're an 80-year-old man because you have these tall black socks on.
Oh.
And your pants are too short.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we live in a new age, you know. What if I was wearing... You're looking at me so confused. It's
I
like,
am
is
confused.
that a problem? Write us in bozobroadcast
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Yeah. If you think Alex's outfit choice of tall black socks and way too short pants is a problem, please, you know,
Write us.
add us something.
Yeah. Have
Because
some communication.
I would love to know if I'm the only one who thinks this.
I don't know. I kind of like it. You can't. So, what would you prefer I be doing?
I don't know, wear pants that go all the way down to
Oh,
your
you're
ankle.
saying that. See,
Wear
the issue
different
with this.
socks. There's a couple options here to fix the problem.
All right. So clearly, this is a very. Is this like relationship therapy? Ladies and gentlemen, our next segment, relationship
it's called
therapy.
relationship therapy for our own.
Something like that. All right, so here's why I can't wear pants that are long.
No,
because
just
they look
ended
baggy.
it. This is why I can't wear pants.
Listen, folks. This is why I can't wear pants. They're too tight. They
Oh.
cover everything, and I would prefer if everything was just hanging out there, blowing
Ooh.
through the wind.
No.
Pants are just too much. And you know what? I'm going to take a militant
Actually-
stance. I'm going to take an authoritarian stance on this, actually. I
Wow,
think
that's a shock.
We should pass a law that, you know, sometimes they say no shoes, no shirt, no service. I say add that and then say no pants, though. No pants, though. You get a free item of your choice.
You're good.
You should be, not only should you be accepted in our store, in our restaurant, wherever you may be, but you get extra, you know,
Guacamole on your Chipotle.
something like that. And on top of that, why do those signs never say, it says no shoes, no shirt, no service? Why doesn't it say no pants? Are we just supposed to guess?
No, because I think you're always supposed to have some sort of pantaloon on.
What if you're wearing
Underwear might be pants. I don't know. I don't know if that counts.
what if you're wearing like boxers? I've seen. Oh, you know what I saw once and made me so mad. So I used to work at a seafood restaurant. For those of you, you know,
I know.
work at a seafood restaurant, and I would see these kids walking in dripping from the ocean because we were right by the ocean side, and these kids would walk through the store like dripping, just all through the restaurant where like we would walk. So there was like a little wall up where, you know, customers could walk out, but it was mainly a way for waiters and waitresses to like come through and stuff. And we would be like slipping and sliding all over seawater because these kids would come in with their dripping pants.
All over seawater.
Seawater? So I'm just saying.
Okay, no.
No, I'm just saying we have to just outlaw pants. I'm saying outlaw
That is
pants.
the most non sequitur argument I have ever heard.
It's not non sequitur.
Just because you worked at a place and people got bathing suit water all over the floor.
It's not just bathing suit water. You're missing the moral of the story.
I guess I am.
Which is, no matter what pants you're wearing, everyone's going to judge you on your pants. So, you know, there's no perfect.
So not
there's
true.
no perfect tailored pants unless you are like an upper class, first class citizen. You cannot have the perfect pair of pants. You know, guys out there understand this. And you know what? Girls will too. You just called out that girl for wearing those yellow stretch pants. You know what? Maybe she has no other pants to use. Maybe they need to go out there and we need to outlaw pants. So no one has to worry about their pants and everyone's pants gets judged.
I didn't wear pants today.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
you wore a dress.
I wore a dress.
Well, good for you.
That's the other way to get it.
Well, guess what?
That's my thing. As many days as I can, I don't wear pants.
That's one revolutionary step forward.
Yeah, which is funny because it's so many steps backwards in terms of history and women's clothing.
Yeah, what's the new like feminist thing?
Am I supposed to know that?
I don't know. You're a woman.
Well, okay,
I'm a communications major, so
newly
degreed.
Here's the thing, like,
so I should know, but
being a woman doesn't mean you're a. And this sounds terrible. Doesn't mean you're a feminist, and like, people, even if you're a woman, can call you anti-feminist just because you're doing what you want, which seems against feminism in my head, but I don't really know because I don't know anything.
Yeah.
So if you're asking what the newest new wave of feminism, are we past post-feminism?
I thought we were in post-feminism.
I thought now we were past post-feminism. I am in the idea that post-feminism is still a thing, but I could be totally wrong. You know, if you're out there and you're listening and you're a feministy person, that's terrible to say, and you're a feminist and you have the actual answer, email us.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about it next time because clearly I don't know.
I spent 4 years in school with communications degree learning McLuhan's, Global Village and all this bullshit.
Wow.
And yeah, I know, right?
Pulled that one out.
Different theories and mostly critical theories, which is where feminism comes out of. And I don't know a lick of shit from it. I couldn't tell you anything.
Okay, yeah, well, I graduated in a degree of old white men telling me.
Yeah, political science.
This is how things are. And you know what?
Sound really bitter about those old white men, huh?
No. No, because you know what?
Bruh.
They wrote a really good book. A lot of old white... No, just...
Yeah, old white guys were really good at writing books, since they're the only ones that could get published. What? Okay, being an old black guy in, the height of, pre-civil rights... trying to publish a book.
I'm not disagreeing.
No, I know what you mean, but it's like, bruh, the only people writing books.
Yeah, but
and then you have
a lot of my focus is in modern politics. My studies, my focus was always in, swing states and how that is impacted and people's independent choice.
Yeah.
So that's pretty modern. That whole take about looking at swing states and how influential they are. So that's pretty modern, but I still found a lot of white men writing my books.
So,
but granted, I don't know a lot of them if they're white or not, but I see a lot of the inserts and they have the photos of the author.
Yeah.
They're white.
That they're these, decrepit old dudes.
But they write a great book. They're very easy to cite.
Yeah.
They write very long
I like-
paragraphs, and if you need to take up a lot of space, you use a couple blocks.
I like citing papers by just opening up the first 5 pages and grabbing, like, you'll notice in many of my papers, whenever I cite a source, it's like page 5.
It's never past page 10.
Never past page 10. I'm like, you know what? He really do be summing it up by page 5.
Hey, that introduction, though.
That introduction do be explaining the main message of the book. It's either page 5 or page like 370 something where he's explaining the conclusion.
Okay, can I be honest?
Oh wait, I wanted to make a joke too. You said you were studying swing states. As a communications person / wannabe comedy person, I was actually studying swinger states. States in which there was a high volume of swingers in which I could make fun of. Now, I know that joke bombed. I know that people out there aren't laughing at it, but I thought it was a really well done, well written joke. And you know what? Florida. Next. Florida happens to be a swing state and a swinger state.
Wow.
You know what I love? That
That's
scene
really
in
good.
Borat where he goes to a swinger party.
I honestly haven't seen Borat.
What?
No, recently. I didn't get
Oh.
to finish my sentence. I haven't seen Borat recently. No, all I
You
remember...
saw Bruno recently, and particularly the scene where he helicopters.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. That's...
Hey, you know what's a weird thing?
What?
And thinking of Borat and Bruno made me think of this. Monokinis for dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that before?
Yeah, the neon green thing
And it's
that
just
Borat
over
had.
one leg? No, it's just
Oh.
over one leg.
Oh, you're not even saying 2 straps.
No, it's one strap.
So it's... Does it cover your twigs and berries?
Barely. You better be clean shaven for that one.
And what... It just goes over one arm? Or does it go over your head? It's like you
no,
wear a
It
strip
goes
over your
over
head.
one leg. That's it. It pulls everything to one leg.
That's kind of... You kind of have to be like... That's one of those things where you're like, if you're a big dump truck person from Texas, Alaska, or Georgia, you can't be looking like that.
I found it. You can buy it at Walmart.
Whoa.
It's called Sexy Half-Thong Bulge Pouch Underwear Men One
Bulge
Side.
pouch.
It's a thing.
Ay.
We're definitely not going to show this or post this anywhere, but if you really want to look it up, I Googled
That's a Twitter
man
terms.
one-legged Speedo, and it comes right up. So, also, the image of Borat comes up too. But,
I love it.
okay, so that image, I will tell you the history of me actually knowing about that.
Yes.
So, I used to play softball.
I like to look up pictures, and
No,
one thing led to another, and
No, I used to play softball, and we were, I think it was like 15 or something.
Yeah.
And the whole team went to a diner after our game. We lost because our name was Inferno, and we kind of went up in flames a lot. But you know what? We had fun doing it. But we went to a diner after losing, and all of a sudden, one of my teammates was like, hey, have you ever seen this thing before? And showed it to me. And I was like, oh my God. And I was horrified, like you just were.
Yeah.
And it
No, I was kind of turned on. No, I'm kidding.
That's a different story.
We'll deal with that later.
We'll deal with that later. So then, of course, as it is done with high school girls, we all passed in around the entire table. And it was just us, and we were, like, horrified. We started screaming in this diner. And then all of a sudden, the parents were like, what is going on? Because all of our parents used to come and watch our games and whatnot. And so we were like, you've got to see this. What is this? We showed them. All of the parents started freaking out. So now this entire diner is just filled with us screaming at this image on my friend's phone. And it's terrifying. And I was 15. It has been 7 years since I first saw that. And I will never forget that.
What's the... Monokini is what everyone should be looking up if they want to see it.
One one-legged Speedo.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Make sure you add sexy.
No, actually, you don't have to. It comes up anyway, and it just inputs sexy, because I assume they think there's no way you can do it without the word sexy.
It's automatic.
It's painful.
It's pretty much there.
It's so bad.
So is that the end of the relationship segment?
Oh, I guess that is. Was that the relationship segment?
That was all about pants. So what's the consensus? Do I get new pants?
I don't know. Tag us with @Bowzo Broadcast and tell us whether or not you think Alex needs new pants. Okay,
Let's go.
thanks. That's
All right.
the end of it.
Let's do our next segment called Am I the Asshole?
Am I the asshole? Probably.
Sing more. Come on, improv.
Am I the asshole? Yeah.
Keep
Well,
going.
usually we're the ones saying,
Sing a song.
Sing a song?
Yeah, about Am I the Asshole?
Depends on what you did. If you are the asshole, depends on what you did. But
You
probably.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, probably yes.
It is case by case basis, depending on the severity of the subject. It is determined by people who give unsolicited advice.
This is getting bad.
So cringy, dude. I need to stop.
Dude.
Hey.
All right. What's the first scenario?
So, I found this on Twitter because Twitter is where you kind of find.
Find this on Reddit?
Yeah, this is on Twitter.
Wow, this is mass circulated, folks.
Relationships.txt, which is also called Reddit Ships. It was retweeted by someone. I don't actually follow the page. I don't follow a relationship page. Also,
you follow relationship pages.
I don't follow relationship pages, okay? I follow people who are like, isn't that so funny? But like...
Is it so funny?
You know what? I have a question before we get into this. Am I the asshole?
Oh, we just started the segment.
I was like cringe singing, okay? Like it's cringe. So there's this page on Twitter called It's a page on Twitter called Horny Facts. Are you okay? You just banged your foot against the... See, you can...
Oh, good. Whatever you were saying.
There's this page on Twitter called Horny Facts. Speaking of going, oh,
what does that have to do with that?
I was just saying, there's no horny facts. There's no facts. It's all like quotes like, you will get better. You will get through this. And I'm like, what does this have to do with horny facts?
Why do you follow that?
I don't follow. Again, oh, Jesus Christ. You can see, you can look. I don't follow it. At Alex P. Bowden. Okay.
Shameless plug.
I know, right?
For getting your own followers.
What? Okay, you go ahead.
I don't even know what mine is. Oh, wait, no, I do. Never mind. At Rizzo 13?
I think so. Yeah, you'll find it somewhere.
I'll figure it out.
All right, am I the asshole? My 29, she's my. She's a female. She's 29 years old.
Okay.
Writing this. She says her boyfriend, who's a 29-year-old male, keeps getting into fights with a cook at Waffle House.
This is starting off great.
She goes, I know this sounds really weird, but here it is.
Waffle House is good, too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Can you pass around a photo of a monokini at Waffle House?
No, that's only small diners.
My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years. We met and started dating when we were both in grad school, but I dropped out to go back to college to pursue a different career. Isn't grad school college? Idiot. Somewhat dropped out, am I right? Doesn't make you an idiot.
I don't know.
We are both finished now and live together making a... How do you drop... Okay, I can't even read the rest of this.
Wait, I have a few questions.
How do you drop out of graduate school and then go back to college?
Can't you just change your graduate program?
I don't know what this program...
Why did you go back? You're going back for something completely different? What did you be like, I want to be a biology major and study microbiology in grad school, and then all of a sudden you're like, no, I want to do communications.
You know what? I'm going to think this girl is the asshole already.
Wow, you're judging from the beginning. All right, go ahead.
Right from the beginning. We are both finished now and live together making a fairly nice combined income. All right, quit bragging, kid. Our income is relevant because we could afford to eat somewhere nice when we're out and about, but he always wants breakfast food. Can you blame him?
No.
When he was a child, his dad couldn't stand eating breakfast-type food in the afternoon or evening, so his mom would make him waffles/pancakes, eggs, and bacon in the evening whenever his dad was busy or out of town. It's a wonderful and safe memory for him, and when he goes to his happy place, he says that's where he always goes. That's really sweet.
Audience, listeners, what you can't see is how many air quotations Alex is making in this whole thing.
My boyfriend is an incredibly nice and caring person. He's emotionally tuned into everyone and recognizes arising issues a long time before they occur. Am I that nice?
Are you?
Am I a nice and caring person that's emotionally tuned into everyone? Am I emotionally tuned into everyone and recognizing arising issues a long time before they occur?
No.
Whoa.
Because you're human. I don't know how this guy's human.
Yeah. He loves animals.
This sounds like he's made up.
And is kind and gentle with every bug, bird, and pet he comes across.
Who's kind with bugs?
Yeah, those are nasty. Some of them are cool, but...
Yeah, but like, who's kind with a fly?
Bro, I don't know.
Or a mosquito.
This guy must be like
a
Christ
saint?
on earth.
I know.
He's almost always willing to turn the other cheek. Oh, yeah. Fake. He really is Christ on earth. He is willing to turn the other cheek, you know?
I'm calling shenanigans. This is fake.
I'll smack that cheek, that little bitch trying to be better than me and being emotionally tuned in. And okay.
Wow.
In social situations or where someone tries to insult him or get aggressive towards him, he usually winds up diffusing the situation, having a productive discussion about whatever the issue was, except at Waffle House.
This is taking a dark turn, and I'm wondering why IHOP isn't included. Is it just Waffle House, or is it like all breakfast establishments? This is where he wants to get his breakfast food.
Anytime we're out, he wants to go to the same goddamn Waffle House and get breakfast food. Now, I'm not a big eater, so I used to not really care. I would just drink coffee and read my book while he enjoyed his food. But that became impossible once he and this cook started chirping at each other every time we went there.
Wait. So they'd go for dinner and she would just have coffee because she's quote-unquote not a big eater.
Yeah. Boyfriend complained about his eggs one time because he likes them a little runny and they were served hard. The cook responded by giving him scrambled eggs. When he brought it up, again, the cook served him 2 hard-boiled eggs. I think it was just part of the cook's shtick, and it was kind of funny, TBH. But my boyfriend wasn't able to laugh it off. When we left, he was in kind of a bad mood, but we didn't really talk about it. The next week, we were out getting some shopping done, and he wanted to go to Waffle House again. I suggested that we should try...
This is going bad.
I suggested that we should try at a different place, or at least a different Waffle House location. But he wanted the same Waffle House.
Okay.
We went in, sat down. Once again, the same cook served his eggs wrong. My boyfriend sort of snapped at him that he wasn't interested in messing around, and just wanted the correct eggs. The cook then served him a piece of toast with a hole cut out in the middle with a fried egg in it. My boyfriend got really mad and threw the egg toast at the cook, which made the cook come around from behind the bar and throw it back at him. They ended up sort of wrestling fighting until my boyfriend was like, "This is bullshit," and walked out.
What
Nobody got hurt, but few other people in there were watching and laughing a bit. This is the crazy part.
This isn't crazy.
I think we've got to the crazy part. My boyfriend keeps going back and ordering eggs and getting into fistfights with the same cook. It's almost a ritual at this point. My boyfriend orders runny eggs, the cook serves him some other version of eggs, and then they beat the shit out of each other.
I love this! Why are you mad about this?
This guy's kind of awesome.
This is funny as hell!
My boyfriend, yeah. I quit going with him after the second fight, but he kept going by himself.
That's commitment.
They're like Peter and the giant chicken from Family Guy. It's the weirdest thing.
I like this.
They physically fought like 6 or 7 times over.
No matter how this goes, lady, I think
Can I just say,
asshole.
like, I know she's probably like really concerned about.
She's like, he's gone.
She's
crazy.
totally writing this in like a very concerned manner, but this
is funny,
hilarious. I've tried to talk to him about it a few times, but he keeps saying it's a matter of principle. I told him to talk to the manager or something like that, but he just waves me off. Apparently that cook hasn't made him the correct runny eggs, but it's like he spends weeks learning of new ways of preparing eggs to piss my boyfriend.
How many different ways can you make an egg?
Oh my god.
How many different
I
ways
mean,
do you
he
make
did
an
the
egg?
toast thing. He did like 3 different ways she explained. How many more are there?
I don't know,
That's
but that's brilliant.
He's just gonna grab a raw egg and go.
and
Whack!
just throw it on a
One
plate.
day it's gonna be like.
Oh, I think that's awesome. Why are you mad about that, man? Like, I get it. She's probably worried. She's probably like, he's losing his mind. But that's funny.
Holy crap. I am like severely screwed up by this story. I am like no, she like it's really funny.
It's
this
funny.
is so funny.
That's funny.
But like what?
It's kind of sad, too.
She is so concerned. She's obviously concerned.
Genuinely concerned. Let me tell you,
Because
though.
get ready. You'll see. Wait for why she's concerned.
Oh,
The thing is, we're getting married this summer.
okay.
He's accepted a job in a new city, and it'll be easy for me to find work after the wedding, so we'll be moving away from this sworn enemy Waffle House guy. He hasn't really been out since quarantine started, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's the first place he goes when the restaurants open back up for sitting customers. It's so recent.
This is so funny.
But my main worry is that this strange vindictive side of him I've never seen before leads him to fight that same guy every week. The violence itself is an issue for me, but the obsession over it almost bothers me more. Should I be worried that this side of him will come up later in our marriage? How do I get him to open up about this? Is this type of obsession a choice, or is it indicative of something deeper?
Okay, so she
Holy
thinks he's
crap.
got some, like, serious mental block with this guy. And, like, it's weird, yeah, but it's almost too comical to not be funny.
I'm almost sympathetic to him. I almost feel like I would do the same thing if a cook... Now, here's the thing.
I could imagine you saying, it's the principle of it.
I would totally say that.
That's for sure.
You know, she's not the asshole for saying that it's a wrong thing.
I don't think anyone's the asshole except for the fry cook or cook who decided to mess with this guy.
This isn't even Am I the Asshole? This is relationship advice.
Oh.
So
we're just judging on whether or not there's an asshole.
No, I don't think there is any asshole over here. I don't think she's a jerk for asking, and I don't particularly think that guy is a jerk for going to beat up the Waffle House guy every week. I'm kind of on his side. If someone cooked my eggs wrong and I think she might have because they say the first time they ordered eggs, he complained because he likes them a little runny. They were served hard. The cook responded by giving him scrambled eggs. When he brought it up again, the cook... So it seems like...
It escalated fairly quickly.
So it seems like the cook is, like, being a dick. And she's like, yeah, that's his shtick. But he is, like... I think his thing is, like, that's actually not fair. Like, I want my eggs.
I want my eggs. No, and I
And
understand
he complained,
the
like,
principle.
lightly for a second. He was like, I just want the right thing. But now it's gone sour. But I don't blame him. I really don't blame him for that.
You know, I don't blame him either. But at the same time, I get where she's coming from, where she's like, is this something worse? Because, you know, it's not great to have this sort of obsessive side. But I have to say, if you were the one being obsessed with this Waffle House asshole, I'd be like, you know what? More power to you. Just don't get arrested.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. He hasn't been arrested yet, so I guess it's, like, fine. Someone wrote in the comments, I went to a job interview for Waffle House, and one of the questions was, can you fight? I bet that's real.
Okay, so I have been to a Waffle House. I have been to one singular Waffle House before. It was in Key West.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. But it was, you know, did you have Bigfords around here?
No.
I don't know if that was just around me. But they were a great small chain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Waffle House is huge.
Yeah.
Like, that's a huge thing down south. It's way better than IHOP because IHOP is just sticky. I don't know why.
IHOP, I always sit down and the table is sticky.
IHOP's traits include being able to stay open for theater kids who want to go after their show, so they're sweaty. So IHOP sort of always smells like sweaty. And then sticky. IHOP is also always sticky.
You know what? I
don't know how it can be sweaty and sticky.
I never in high school went to an IHOP after a play. I was only in like 3 shows in high school because I started late. But we never went to an IHOP, and we were always so. I see videos on TikTok of these kids walking through an IHOP and going, "One more dawn, one more day," and they're all doing like Les Mis and shit. I'm like, yo, chill out. It's an IHOP.
Okay,
Like,
no, to be honest though,
did you do that?
I was one of those kids. I was in one of those shows. I was in Les Mis.
Where they asked you, and then you performed in the restaurant?
We did perform. They asked us to perform.
Oh, that's cool.
They were like, "What show did you guys?" Because we went every year. And so we would make a reservation, like we'd tell them how many people, they'd have to stay open a little bit later, but we always promised that we'd give them a good tip.
Oh, you had a full-on, like, deal with them.
Oh, yeah, no.
We went to, like, Cellos, and they were like, and, like, the girls working there, like, the hostesses were like, "Hi, Alex." I'd be, like, especially one show, I had, like, a drawn-on mustache and makeup, and they're like, "Why do you look like that?" "I was in a show." "Okay, you're at the table back there."
Okay.
"Thanks."
No, so IHOP.
It was very...
Well, because we did such weird shows in high school, too. Like, I mean, we did Les Mis. Like, who does Les Mis?
One more day before the storm. In an IHOP.
So we did one day.
I stole a loaf of waffles.
No.
I stole a waffle.
Stop.
Javert, I stole a waffle.
Javert, I'm sorry, I stole a waffle from Waffle House, and the Waffle House guy's gonna fight me.
You will face jail time for stealing that waffle and syrup. We should make a Waffle House musical. But like Les Mis, it should be like, "How dare you steal the waffle? I didn't mean to, Javert." And it's all the same characters.
I only needed
He's like,
a waffle.
And then like Enchilada, what's his name? Anjolas and
Anjara?
Anjara. Yeah.
Dude.
The leader
Enchiladas?
guy. Enchiladas. That's how his name looks like spelled out. And he's like the
E-N-J.
revolutionary leader. And he's like, "We don't need to eat at IHOP. We can eat at Waffle House." And then he gets a fight with the cook.
Yeah, he gets in a fight.
And then the cook. Oh my god.
Gives him the wrong
The cook
eggs.
at Waffle House. The cook is Javert. The cook is like
yes.
the guy
he's
who's like,
"You're gonna eat what I give you.
You will either have what I give you, or you will have like
nothing.
Bullshit. Nothing. He only understands like concepts of black and white when it comes to like serving food at IHOP.
Wow, you actually really did pay attention when I told you to listen to Les Mis, didn't you?
Listen to Les Mis. I know what Les Mis is. What do you mean? Listen to Les Mis.
You sang Stars, and I was like,
yeah.
"You should really sing that song." And you were like, "I don't know about that." And then you listened to it, and you were like, "Well, I want to sound better than Russell Crowe."
He goes, "There, out in the IHOP, a fugitive running from syrup." IHOP syrup, fallen from Waffle House. You eat the waffles, silent and sure, keeping watch for a fight. He knows his way in the something.
This is
I don't
getting
know.
bad. So, welcome to the episode where we just try to sing.
And if you fall as Waffle House falls.
Okay,
this is
just the one where we try to sing.
You were just trying to.
And
come on, Les Mis parody and an IHOP.
It's IHOP.
We never got reservations anywhere. Long story short,
we did.
In high school. That's pretty cool.
Because we had to, because usually the cast was like 60 plus people, and we were like, no one wants to take us. No one wants to take us. There was one deal that one of the companies. There was one of the companies that I was a part of. It was this summer company.
Yeah.
And we went to a local Chinese food restaurant. And pretty much after we left, they were like, "We never want to see you again."
They said, "Can you perform The King and I, white kids?" And then everyone did their most racist.
Nah,
No,
see,
that's awful.
that group, actually, I think that was after we did...
Not Avenue Q.
No, it was not Avenue Q.
Bruh.
It was... Children of Eden. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Listen,
it's a musical about the Bible.
I know all the good musicals. I know the three. All you gotta know is Hamilton, Les Mis, JC Superstar. You don't need anything else.
Why are two of those 80s musicals?
Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All I ask is that you take your waffle from me.
Oy, no.
That's so bad. I'm gonna listen back to this and like,
I am not throwing away my waffle. I am not throwing away my
oh, man, that's so bad. I feel bad for this guy.
Why are you calling me cringy when you just saying
No,
saying
'cause
stars
I
as
suck.
waffles? I don't want to hear your sass right now, Bowden.
No,
I'm
I
not
know.
about this.
I know, I deserve it.
Hey, listen
Comments are locked. Removed.
Bowzo.
Whoa, she removed the post.
She removed the post.
Find out why the post was removed. Okay.
Ooh, updates,
Oh,
people.
someone said, a mod said, /throw, it's a throwaway Waffle House. Please message the mods. 1, to find out why this post was removed, and 2, prior to posting any updates. Thank you. Wow. So they want to do like press on it, relationship updates. Someone said, I laughed so hard I cried thinking about the chef literally learning new ways to prepare eggs to troll your boyfriend each time he complains.
Yeah, because that's funny and inventive.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You should start dating the cook. Screw this guy.
The cook who can fight with a sense of humor.
Has a beautiful imagination.
Clearly. This man's trying his best.
The other guy won't hurt a bug.
But he'll punch the waffle guy out.
I like it. How does she date this guy for 3 years and is still like, he's just like magical. He's like an unknown like entity.
Okay, wait a minute. You think the
you
mystery...
can't possibly think that of me. Like, you can't possibly say, oh, Alex, he would never like hurt. He wouldn't hurt a bug, beetle, or human, or whatever.
I have literally heard you say I'd punch a guy out.
Yeah.
Like, totally unsolicited.
Yeah.
They didn't even do anything. You're like, you once looked at someone driving by and you're like, I could punch that person in the face. And I was like, where did that come from? And you were like, I could.
That's caveman brain.
I don't know where. Yeah, what's up with that?
Guys, you all know what caveman brain is. It's like, it's the source of everything. It really is. It's the source of everything. I swear to God.
Caveman brain. Yeah, no, we were just driving by. It was like last summer, and we drove by someone and you were like, I could punch that guy out.
Yeah, it's like a moment of like...
And I'm sitting in that car like looking at you like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Do you need to eat? I think we did then go eat.
Yeah, we might have gone and eat
after that we ate.
No, it's like...
I think we had Tim Hortons.
Oh, was this on the way to
Yeah, it was on
Maine?
the way... Yeah, it was on the way to Canada.
Wow.
You were like...
I was about to punch a Canadian guy. I was on international borders about to punch a dude at Tim Hortons.
Well, you had a rough day. It was a morning Tim Hortons run.
Oh.
It was after a very long night of you thinking that we were staying at a hotel and we stayed at a motel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was ready to punch a guy out at that point.
So, audience, Alex lost his shit one day.
Yeah. I went postal.
He went postal because he freaked out because he thought Hotel Moncton in Canada.
By the way, this is a rip on Hotel Moncton. It is not a hotel, it is a motel. If you want to stay in Moncton, Canada, which by the way,
Nah.
I'll do better next time. But I thought Moncton was going to be cool. It's like the biggest city in New Brunswick area, Canada. Not cool. Very not cool. I mean, it had some cool parts.
Had a really
we
cool
love that
restaurant.
That was an awesome restaurant.
It was owned by like a bunch of firefighters.
I can't believe it's the biggest city and it looked like how quarantine would look like next. You know, we went there last year, so it was like it was how quarantine.
7 people live there now.
Yeah, it's like if quarantine like did anything to that town must be like have tumbleweed rolling through the street.
Let me put this in perspective. We were walking down the street to go to dinner on a Friday night.
Yeah.
And I think we maybe saw 20 people out and about.
Total.
It was weird. It was like walking down a small town
And then I
road.
said, "Oh, don't worry, I got a hotel up for us."
Yeah, I was not.
It's Hotel Moncton. It said hotel on it. It was a freaking
It was a hotel motel,
motel.
but not a Holiday Inn.
So yeah, you know.
It was on that trip that Alex said I could punch a guy out.
I could. And I could. Whoever I chose, I probably could. Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
What guy did I point at?
I don't
what kind
remember.
of guy did I point at?
I don't remember, but don't say you could. 'Cause someone's gonna,
Someone
comment something.
one day is gonna try their
And you're gonna be like,
try their worst hit. Oy vey. Oy, ladies and gentlemen. What a time we've
ladies
had.
and gentlemen of the jury, we're sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we're sorry. Let's do a recap. What did we learn today?
Honestly, that Waffle House, it's like survival of the fittest.
Bro, Waffle House will make or break. We should go to Waffle House and report back.
We should go to Waffle. We'll do a
Where's a Waffle House near?
nowhere near us, but we'll find one.
One day we'll go to a Waffle House
And we'll do a talk back after Waffle House.
We'll see where our relationship goes from there.
If you punch the guy out in Waffle House, I'll know that it's
friggin' awesome.
What
if we saw a fight in a Waffle House?
I think I might pee my pants.
That's like
laughing.
seeing a shooting star in the sky at night.
Watching a
It's like
fight
romantic.
at Waffle House.
It's like, I would consider that romantic.
I would probably say, yeah.
I'd be like, it's a
true.
memorable moment, you know?
What else did we even learn? NASCAR's coming back?
These humongous NASCAR fans out there in Texas molesting cows.
Oh, no, that guy and the cow.
I can't believe started from such humble beginnings. We went from a man molesting a cow to that same man fighting another guy. By the way, that dead wife, the reason it's removed is because that woman is deceased.
That's not the case.
And the guy who was at the Waffle House was the guy who had to go with the cow. He couldn't face those chickens anymore with their eggs, so he had to go with the cow. Well, that's okay.
These things
I
happen.
tied it full circle. I think that's a wrap right there. I wrapped up episode 2.
It's in a beautiful little box coming to you straight UPS shipping from Croatia.
Let's go from Croatia. I had a whole bit I was going to do on Croatia, and we just jumped right into it. And you know what? That's fine, because clearly my bits have not worked today. It is way too... I was singing Waffle House Stars. That's how you know something went down.
You know what, guys? We had a good time.
I
hope all you had a good time
Yup.
listening to these late night ramblings.
Listen, this has been the Bowzo broadcast.
I'm Emily Rizzo.
And I'm Alex Bowden. Make sure you follow us on everything. Rate us 5 stars on the iTunes podcast.
On the iTunes
podcast app. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Wherever you go, you will find us. It's at Bowzo Broadcast. Just type us in and you'll find us. And make sure you don't go to Bowzo, the violin twiddling company.
Oh, that's how we started this whole thing. So make sure to follow us, guys. And
we're the correct Bowzo.
If you have more information about, I guess, feminism,
but
mostly if you want to talk about Alex's pants,
if you want to send us any story ideas,
email us at bozobroadcast@gmail.com.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been our show. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.